S.M.I.D.S.Y stands for...
Sorry, mate, I didn't see you.
Which we'll be expecting this lot to say when they come out of that horrible arena. The gnashing jaws of doom will be inflicted on anyone who comes anywhere near S.M.I.D.S.Y, I think.
From Kent, S.M.I.D.S.Y.
They describe their weaponry as gnashing jaws, crushing jaws, lift you up and dismember jaws. Cool, they can't off-jaw this team. They say it took 6 weekends to build and 6 months talking about it.
I'm Mike Reid of Team Ixion. This is Robin, who's our driver, and Andy, and this is our robot S.M.I.D.S.Y. We've called it S.M.I.D.S.Y because it stands for Sorry Mate, I Didn't See You. We're motorbikers, and if you get knocked off by a car, the first thing the driver says is, Sorry mate, I didn't see you. We've made S.M.I.D.S.Y so it'll be flippable, run either way up, and we've got the jaws so that we can change them. We can go under another robot, over the top of it, depending on which way up we are.
Roboteers, stand by.
Rattus from the 14th century. What's that all about? Gary Pike and Richard Ozanne, his teammate, and S.M.I.D.S.Y there.
2,
with the driver, Robin Bennett, in control. When it opens its jaws, S.M.I.D.S.Y looks like a giant, great big black and red clothes peg, I think. But it's Rattus on the attack. No gnawing jaws, but there at the back, the flail. There's Robin Bennett at the controls of S.M.I.D.S.Y. Spent 6 months touring Australia by motorbike. They're all big bikers in the team. And how annoying is it when a car driver says to you, a biker, yeah, I didn't see you, mate. Now, it's Rattus just gnawing away at S.M.I.D.S.Y once again, pushing him in towards the CPZ. Don't forget, once you've been pushed into a CPZ, the house robot can grab you. Let's have a look at this moment again. Rattus up and over S.M.I.D.S.Y and bouncing healthily away. Again, the little push. You can see there, the tactic being used is to push towards the CPZ. Kilolot's waiting for anything loose. Rattus, the more aggressive of the two so far. Onto the arena spike, which has become such a feature of this series. And really, S.M.I.D.S.Y doing very little attacking work. It's all Rattus, and eventually, I'm sure, he's just going to push S.M.I.D.S.Y in towards the CPZ. It'll get there in the end. Bouncing around. It's dead metal awaiting. Can't come out of the CPZ to gather a robot unless it's on the fringe. S.M.I.D.S.Y low enough to avoid the pincers of dead metal. Robin Bennett trying to get S.M.I.D.S.Y on the attack, perhaps. Needs to. In comes Rattus with one drive. Poised to come in with another. Slam it all! Rattus in trouble. Slammed against dead metal pincers, and the body shell almost came flying off. There you see, separated from the main frame, the chassis made from an old desk, and off comes the fur-covered alloy shell. And now, onto the flame pit as well. So, trouble here for Rattus. What on earth is that underneath the top part of the jaws, if you like? Gary Pike looks bemused. A little twitch from him, and also from the front of the rat. And was he caught in a rat trap there? Well, there's still life in Robin Bennett in his team. A little tug on the beard of Andy Pugh there on the right. Now the circular saw of dead metal slicing into the top of S.M.I.D.S.Y. It's going to be quite close, this, in the end, unless S.M.I.D.S.Y's pushed towards the pit! Get in! Pit! Yes! S.M.I.D.S.Y's finished. I think Rattus deserved it in the end.
The rodent rules. Rattus go through.
What you get from us is adoration, because, you know, even though you're out, what a fantastic fight, wasn't it?
I'm glad it looked good. We had fun.
We need a tyre now. We need a tyre.
I just put that one on.
Oh, outrageous. But you inflicted some damage there on Rattus.
No, we didn't. They inflicted it on
They
themselves.
rammed us badly and damaged themselves. And the Rattus are really good guys. Like, we wouldn't have even fought today if they hadn't lent us half their tools and a good chunk of their spares.
Really?
Yeah,
they were
the
really
spirit
good
in the pits has been amazing. We've been working on that for the last 2 days. So, what can you say? Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
S.M.I.D.S.Y stands for Sorry Mate, I Didn't See You, a team formed over the internet. Member from Kent, Sussex and Yorkshire. 4 go-kart wheels driven by 2 motors will try and gain traction on the arena floor. Shunt, a bulldozer with a rear-mounted scoop, fearsome axe.
Roboteers, stand by.
Mike Reed, Robin Bennett, Andy Pugh,
3,
Smith.
2, 1, activate.
Time along with the boys from Smidsy. That's a great technique, going to the side of Shunt, backing away. This is a very, very good sumo basho run here by Smidsy. To the arena centre, eventually went off, but that's a very creditable run. Good early tactic here, going to the side of Shunt, avoiding problems, eventually spun off, but the clock had just ticked over 14 seconds. That's a good run.
From Maidstone in Kent, S.M.I.D.S.Y.
Stands for Sorry Mate, I Didn't See You, S.M.I.D.S.Y. Mike Reed, Robin Bennett, Andy Pugh at the controls.
Roboteers, stand by.
What sort of tactics will they use? Go straight for the barrels, that's what everyone else has done. They'll go for the spear to put it into that illuminated pit. That'll pick them up 20-odd points. Oh, they're going straight for the bridge! And up and over the ramp, we haven't seen that yet! And that'll get them 20 points immediately! Good start, multi-ball release, another 10! Now, knocking the spear into a highlighted pit, that'll give you 25 points, attacking the barrels. Normally easy peasy these. What are they doing? Dancing around the barrels, hit them, get them down. Dead metal closing. Well, that was a strange lack of direction. And I think they're in trouble. There's smoke coming out of Smidsy. The paint is smeeching and smoking. Now, finally, barrels go down. But that was a muddled sort of phase there. Attacking the barrels again, 10, 15 more points. For Smidsy, you need to hit the big targets, boys. Around the arena flanks. There you have one. Go on, get in there. Try and get beyond Killalot. Pick up some easy points. Can't. Good defending by Killalot. They're being frustrated here. They keep turning down blind alleys. Take on Matilda to get 50. No, Matilda's tusk's in the way. Time is running out for Smidsy. Oh, it looked a good run, and in the end was disappointing. Flattered only to deceive. Great start, wasn't it? Up and over the ramp, 20 points. The first robot to succeed in that area, then the multi-ball release, 10 more. But you see Bash thwarted one attack. Yes, the barrels, but it was all confused after that. And they ran out of velocity and ideas and points too.
Here we have another team. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you. That's the name of the team. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you. In leather, in keeping with the bikers. Now, they met on the internet. That's when they decided to build the robot. And we have some gnashing, ferocious jaws at the front there, apparently. What's that made of?
That's gas main. We picked it when they're digging up the roads. They don't want to put pickaxes through the pipes. We figured they wouldn't put pickaxes through the side of the robot.
Well, let's hope not. How fast does it go?
Oh, yesterday we did 70 miles an hour.
70 miles?
On the motorway.
Get out of here.
From Maidstone in Kent, S.M.I.D.S.Y.
The name means, sorry mate, I didn't see you. The power from 2 motors, the wheels from go-karts. The jaw weapon is operated by a luxury car seat actuator, but in the last series they had radio signal problems. That meant they went out to Rattus. Despite looking good, promising, it was the end for S.M.I.D.S.Y.
Hi, I'm Mike from Team Ixion. This is Robin and Andy and his S.M.I.D.S.Y. Upgraded from the last war. We've got titanium side panels instead of aluminium. We've lowered the gearing so it'll steer better. The jaw motors are powerful enough to lift another robot up while we're pushing along. We can run right way up or upside down. We've got spikes on the back to do extra damage. Called S.M.I.D.S.Y. Sorry mate, I didn't see you. If you're a biker or a cyclist, you know exactly what that means.
Roboteers, stand by.
Overkill, GTI, Laurie Burke with the fair hair and James Yule at the controls. Laurie's dad, Lawrence, watching on from the audience. S.M.I.D.S.Y. The internet team there at the controls, Robin Bennett with the glasses, and Panic Attack with Kim Davis. Very good driver, and the 2 boys, Michael Davis, his son, and Christian Bridge.
3, 2, 1.
Young Christian actually won a competition to take part in the Panic Attack team and nudged there on Overkill immediately from the front lifting forks. We've seen them before in the wars. Now on the attack on Overkill again was S.M.I.D.S.Y. and look at the damage caused here to the arena floor. A great chunk taken out. Please replace your divots, Overkill GTI. Trying to get back in favour with the judges on the attack on Panic Attack and also on S.M.I.D.S.Y. Don't forget S.M.I.D.S.Y can run upside down. Panic Attack wedging Overkill against the side spike now. That's a good attack by Panic Attack. As I said before, Kim Davis is one of the most respected drivers in the wars. Here he is, nudging S.M.I.D.S.Y. Overkill still wedged on the arena wall. In comes Matilda. Overkill going nowhere at this moment in time. Lifted up by Panic Attack. Tremendously powerful, those forklifts. Overkill a little bit fortunate to get away. Still alive. S.M.I.D.S.Y. meeting the sandwich there. And flicked over, that won't bother them. Overkill away from the flame pit. Little lick of flame there, but they're okay. Overkill. And don't forget, they are inflammable, they tell us. The motor's rewound with Teflon and Nomex insulation. Overkill trying to use its stream neck on the arena sidewall to get away. I'm not too sure if they can for all the insulation. They're stuck, aren't they? Panic Attack, a little nudge. Down comes Overkill. Wee bit fortunate to get away there. From the controls, the bearded Mike Reed looking out. This is Overkill. Onto the arena wall, and Dead Metal coming in, and the circular saw blade comes down now onto Overkill GTI. Polycarbonate and steel body at the moment withstanding that pressure. S.M.I.D.S.Y pushes away. Panic Attack where they simply reversing to come in with another slam on S.M.I.D.S.Y. Panic Attack doing all the aggressive work here. If you had to pick the most troubled robot of these three, I'd go for Overkill. They're being pushed against the arena wall right now, down towards the CPZ, the corner patrol zone. Don't forget that's where the house robots live. You go in there, they can attack you. And that's Killalot nearly attacking S.M.I.D.S.Y again. Overkill is one of those tyres been punctured. They seem rather lopsided. Get into the hard shoulder, boys. Call out one of the rescue services. I think you're going to need them. Panic Attack. A bit of a tug of war with S.M.I.D.S.Y. They've been impressive so far with Robin Bennett, a computer programmer at those controls. Now this is Panic Attack just away from Sergeant Bash, away from the arena wall, and that's the first time we've seen the S.M.I.D.S.Y jaws operated, and it goes to the judges. Very close for all three teams. There they are, they'll deliberate. We'll count up the marks for style, control, damage and aggression. What clues have you got? Well, that's Overkill being slammed against the arena wall. S.M.I.D.S.Y using the jaws very late on. Gonna be close, isn't it?
Well, the judgment's in, and it's over and out for Overkill.
Do they think they're going to wipe the floor with us?
They said they're going to smash you and pound you, put you in the house robots, in the pit, flip you right out of the arena.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yes, now, you're quite evenly matched, aren't you?
Yes.
Slightly smaller.
Yeah, we've got about the same sort of pushing power. We've got similar weapons. It's going to be down to a bit of luck, driver skill. We'll see how it goes. Could go to the judges.
Get in there and do your damnedest.
Thank you.
Stand by.
That's S.M.I.D.S.Y, slightly the smaller but the two. There's Mike Reed on the right-hand side, all smiles, and Aggrobot too. Don't forget they have that hydraulic zonker bob on the right at the controls. And what's for sure for the Leach brothers, it won't be a hair-raising experience, let's be honest about things. Aggrobot 2 on the right-hand side. Now on the left of your picture as S.M.I.D.S.Y comes in on the attack side by side. S.M.I.D.S.Y away from the flames. Whoa, a lick of flame to the top there, burning paint and graphics charcoal effect now on the top of S.M.I.D.S.Y. Sorry, mate. Didn't see you there, says Aggrobot as it turns away. S.M.I.D.S.Y with a little bit of a broadside on Aggrobot. S.M.I.D.S.Y has the jaws operated by the car seat actuator. Aggrobot 2 has the hydraulic zonker, the little punch, but it's at the other end of the machine as it comes in on the attack now with the lifting nose cone. Trying to get in underneath S.M.I.D.S.Y, that'll be difficult. It's got a 1-inch adjustable ground clearance, S.M.I.D.S.Y, and they ram Aggrobot 2 against the arena sidewall. Don't forget Aggrobot capable of beating Razor in the last wars, and Razor, a phenomenal machine. But it's S.M.I.D.S.Y here doing all the work. Mike Reed to the left-hand side. Robin Bennett's actually at the controls right now. Andy Pugh, the weapons operator. And it's S.M.I.D.S.Y here on top of this heat semi-final for me. Again, slamming in underneath Aggrobot. Aggrobot, the little piggyback coming down onto the arena floor, over the flame pit in the end. So that's good style and control and aggression from S.M.I.D.S.Y. They're on top, should this go to the judges. I'm sure of that. Although the judges are a lot brainier than I. They have all the university degrees. I can but read and write. Sometimes. This is S.M.I.D.S.Y now with a little slam on Aggrobot again. In towards the CBZ. The Aggrobot boys trying to crane their neck and have a look out. And Aggrobot on fire, it seems. As the fire burnt itself out. In comes Sergeant Bash with the crumpling jaws. Aggrobot finished here. The sweat on the brows of the Leach brothers, Peter, Bob and John. And they know their dream has come to an end. They're on the floor flipper. Look at that carnage, stuffing being ripped out of Aggrobot, quite literally. And it's the end for Aggrobot on the arena floor flipper. Just about nudged away by dead metal, but it's tattered and torn, sliced, diced. No luck with the throw of the dice either for Aggrobot today. What on earth is that sort of stuffing in there in the nose cone? Looks like foam rubber. Can't be, surely they wouldn't have stuffed that in there. It is, you know, I think. Well, they're out. Aggrobot 2. Disappointing for them. But a very good performance, I thought, by S.M.I.D.S.Y. Underrated machine these boys have.
Well, Aggrobot is an aggro burger. S.M.I.D.S.Y are through to the heat finals. With a name like S.M.I.D.S.Y, you expect it to be like a little kitten or something like that. But there's nothing kittenish about that robot, is there?
Oh, and it's a Yorkshire Terrier.
It's a battler, isn't it?
It's a strong one, isn't it? And it keeps on going.
Yeah.
It pulverised him.
Yeah, we thought it'd be really close, and it's down to driving. Robin was just stunning. We're just in and in and in. Excellent.
Well,
What
you
can you say?
did have a lot of hand from the house robots, though, because they lost drive and power, and the house robots
Yeah,
came in and
they
made
got him
meat
in the
out of
end,
them.
didn't they? They did the big damage. I mean, look at that.
Well, I wouldn't get too...
We got nicely char grilled.
I wouldn't get too comfortable, because you're meeting Panic Attack in the next round.
Yeah.
We're very scared.
That is going to be a serious, serious battle. I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and
Fun
gentlemen,
to watch.
hear it for S.M.I.D.S.Y!
S.M.I.D.S.Y, the team from cyberspace, seem to have the Panic Attack boys a little bit worried.
Hard to see why, really. They're just very much similar design to us, only better. So why should they be worried?
Oh, maybe they were just being modest then.
Oh, they're better drivers, and they've got the cute kids on their team, which is always an advantage in this game.
Don't put yourselves down. Now is not the time. You need to pick yourselves up. You've got a great robot.
We've got the better paint job this time.
Well, we asked for medium rare. They've done us well done.
Well, look, go into the arena, do your damnedest, and I'm sure you'll get there.
Thank you very much.
From Cumbraun and seed number 4, Panic Attack.
Was there a nervousness about the number 4 seeds from Wales?
Maidstone in Kent, S.M.I.D.S.Y.
There's certainly a confidence about these boys. Andy Pugh, we heard him speak a moment ago from Sheffield University. He's in the engineering department.
Stand by.
That's Panic Attack. With the front lifting forks, Kim Davis, his son Michael and Christian Bridge. And S.M.I.D.S.Y. There on the right-hand side, Mike Reed. Andy in the middle, Robin Bennett on the left-hand side. He'll drive the machine.
2, 1. Activate.
Once built inflatable helicopter blades, Robin Bennett. Yeah, we'll try and work that one out. This is S.M.I.D.S.Y. on the attack, straight away. Against the number 4 seeds. They've got those new skirts down the side in this series to stop other robots getting in underneath Panic Attack. Improvements all the while from Kim Davis. Letting the fingers do the talking there very quickly. S.M.I.D.S.Y. up and over. But again, direct, aggressive. Panic Attack wants to draw S.M.I.D.S.Y. on towards an arena wall, I would suggest, so they can get in, flick him up and over and out. At the moment, Panic Attack just holding the arena's centre. I think they're trying to draw S.M.I.D.S.Y in here, Kim Davis. Now pushing towards the CPZ. There's Robin at the controls, the computer programmer. Again, driving at Panic Attack. Not even at the moment. S.M.I.D.S.Y the more aggressive. Perhaps Panic Attack the more controlled. Style, control, damage, aggression. That's what the judges will mark on. Should it go to them? Will it go to them? S.M.I.D.S.Y away from Panic Attack. It's cagey stuff. Panic Attack now in the grip. Ooh, Octet Metal. That'll count against Kim Davis. S.M.I.D.S.Y nearly got themselves into trouble. They have a big fan club here, look. S.M.I.D.S.Y, we haven't really seen the jaws work, have we, so far? But I do think they've done ever so well. They had radio signal problems in the last series. Better this time around, but now Panic Attack. Oh, aggressive, and look! They've got the forks impaled in the wheel housing of S.M.I.D.S.Y. The wheels from go-karts. A little bit of a gap around them. And Panic Attack and Kim Davis have found that gap. And now that could be the single most decisive moment of this entire heat. Panic Attack saw the opportunity, wait for it, and poor old S.M.I.D.S.Y impaled and being dragged around the arena. And while they are dragged around, they are simply open for anything Panic Attack wants to do. The jaws open wide. You see they're trying to get those jaws down to act as some sort of spring to right themselves. They've eventually got themselves clear anyway. I thought they had, but back comes Panic Attack. Maybe S.M.I.D.S.Y have been immobilised here. They're certainly being dragged towards the pit. I think they have been immobilised. Oh, they look so promising. But the heat final belongs to Panic Attack and not to those S.M.I.D.S.Y boys. The number 4 seeds have won it. Can our champions from the Second Wars go all the way again?
S.M.I.D.S.Y is smitten. Panic Attack are through to the series semi-finals. Last time we talked, you were quite confident.
Oh, we were never confident about beating Panic Attack.
Well, you're a tenacious little robot. I mean, and you sort of matched it for power. However, you didn't have that little lifter, and it lifted you up and it carried you around, and the pits went open, so it just carried you around again, and then it put you down, and as soon as the pits opened, it picked you up again and threw you in the pits.
Well, he's the granddad. He was winning them before we were thinking of building them. I mean, come on. We're going to lose to anyone. We might as well lose to a previous winner.
So, I mean, since you've been looking at the robots, have you spotted some design flaws that you think you can put right for the next wars?
Bits and bobs, that's up to him.
The duels are a really good weapon, but just far too slow.
Yeah.
Need something faster.
Need to be
powerful.
faster.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the way they work. They do nice. They do interesting things. Yeah. They got us off the barrier in early about really nicely. They're just too slow.
Yeah, we can get there. We can do that. That's.
You guys are from all over the country, aren't you? You kind of met on the internet.
Yeah, we're from everywhere. Kent,
We had
Yorkshire.
We hadn't met before we decided to build the robot.
And did you build it over the internet? I mean, were all the ideas exchanged over the internet and things?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The ideas for it. You just talk. We did more talking than God knows what about what we're going to do, and then people build stuff, post it to Andy, and it all comes together and works.
It was a phenomenal effort. It's what Robot Wars is all about. I hope you come back to the next wars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for S.M.I.D.S.Y!